So almost ready to get underway. And starting in this one, Hayden Wesneski. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And a base hit right there. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And next for L.A., Luis Rengifo. Right side. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. Flip to the pitcher is in time. And they do get the out. Here's Trout.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
This one in the dirt. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Jorge Soler up at the plate. The pitch. In the dirt. And the runner holds. Swings through that one. That one off the mark, and it's 3-2. Hammered on the line, base hit. Runner around third. Here comes the throw. Oh, he botches it.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back here in Houston, and on the hill in this one, Jack Kachanowicz.
Well, he's not a rookie, but still very young in this game, learning his craft. I think the key is getting consistent reps and the opportunity to develop his stuff. Looking forward to watching him pitch in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. So now the Astros designated hitter, Jose Altuve. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Ohapi gathers, throws to first, gets him. One away on a drop third strike. So up next, Isaac Paredes. And that one lifted in the air center field. Adele moves under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn.
Anderson to first. And that is the inning. Top of the second, so in now for the Angels, Nolan Schanuel. Inside, just missed. Swings through that one out in front that time.
He left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
to the right side. He takes it on his own. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Now it's the second baseman, Kyren Paris. One out, bases empty. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's Joe Adele. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Around second is Paris. Throw into third, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's Tim Anderson. That one misses, and it's 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Paris at third. Adele over at first with 1 away. And that one is inside.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
2 on, 1 out. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. 1-1 now. That one to first. And it finds its way through for a hit. Boots it.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at-bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Two on, 2 outs. And that misses off the outside edge.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Bottom of the inning, and now it's Christian Walker. The 1-1. There's a strike. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach.
There's one. Out. Throw to first, but he beat it. So next up for Houston, Yainer Diaz.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Double play ball to second. Over to Anderson. Back to first, and it's over his head. And this ball's going to wind up out of play.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And a count 1-2. Curve in the dirt. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Just misses there.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Hunter Brown.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
And now batting, Mike Trout.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there. This one's out of here, into the archways. Kiss that ball goodbye. And next for the Angels, Jorge Soler. A little bit low.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Foul ball. And the 2-2. Line drive, Adam in center field.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
That hits the dirt, and it's 2-1. That one is upstairs. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it hits the fence. Around first, heading for two. Into second, and he's got it double. One out. Runner at second. Nolan Schanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. Swing and a pop-up. Fair ball. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. I love the approach to handling that cutter on the inside corner. Didn't hit it hard, but he kept his hands tight to the body and just took that barrel directly to the baseball, and that's what allowed him to spray it out there and find a hole somewhere.
Schanuel over at first with one away. On the ground right side, Dubon tags the runner for one, and it's a double play to end the inning. Angels get one with a solo homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Houston, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith. And a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Right down the chute, and the count 1-2. One down, base is empty. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he'll make it safely. That's a double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Man at second. Off the mark there. And now it's filled up 3-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Not in time. He's safe. Runners at the corners here. One away. And next to hit for Houston, Isaac Paredes. Two on, one out. Hangs on to the foul tip. That's a strikeout. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Diving, makes the grab. As we go to the top of the fourth. So in now for the Angels, Joe Adell. Here's a 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. On the outside corner, got him looking. And now it's Tim Anderson. That one fouled off, 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Taylor Ward. 2 outs, base is empty. Hot shot to third. Paredes fires over to first. Angels retired, 1-2-3. Ready to go, bottom 4. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. Inside, 2-2. And down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Makes the catch. 2 away now. 2 down, base is empty. So next up for Houston, Yainer Diaz. That one fouled off.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Out to short, and that squirts through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
That's ball
outside 3. Low, and now 3-1. Diaz leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a pop-up foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch. Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Framber Valdez.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Here's the third baseman, Luis Rengifo.
Third baseman, Luis Rengifo.
Ripped on the ground to second. Gets it to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Here's Mike Trout. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Just missed. Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. That misses, and it's 3-2.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Up the middle. And the first two set down in the top of the fifth. Jorge Soler getting ready to hit. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it.
Nope.
Crazy.
Inside, ball two.
Inside, just missed. Two outs. That's outside. And now 3-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
On the ground to third. Handles, throws to first. That's the third out. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now here is Mauricio Dubon.
Second baseman, Mauricio Dubon.
That one hit to right. Soler gets under it. Nabs it. And there's one down. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Designated hitter, Jose Altuve.
One down, base is empty. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
And here is Isaac Paredes.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their
Kenley Jansen on to try and close it out.
save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. One out. Runners at first and second. Outside low. And now 3 balls and a strike. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And just 1 out remaining for Houston. Christian Walker up next for the Astros. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Jansen fires. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Tying run at the plate. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Jansen is just one strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. Kenley Jansen picking up the save. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.